Here's how you can quickly become a $1 million producer. On a shoestring budget, by using cheap pink postcards, lead capture pages, niche widow leads, power dialer, and average 17 interviews. I also made $1.2 million in renewals in 11.5 years. Plus, over 10 years, I sold 2,500 final expense plans. Wrote $33 million in annuities in 11.5 years. Stay to the end of the video. And I have 3 secrets that could be worth $1 million for you. That would be how to average 8 to 10 final expense policies a week, how to get 3-4 referrals on every interview, plus the power phrase I used to sell $33 million in annuities. Here's the $1 million system on a shoestring budget. I found over the years that I enjoyed working widows aged 65 to 78. The reason why was because they were home during the daytime. Plus, 65% of all final expense plans are sold to widows. I was given some of these strategies from a $1 million producer in our office at the time when he was retiring soon. Of course, I was 33 years old and was hungry and broke trying to make it in the business. This $1 million producer gave me access to the software package that he used 17 different sources to buy widow leads. I also working in the field mainly, and I would use my power dialer 3 to 4 days a week from 9:00 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. The power dialer would dial several hundred numbers in those few hours. I would talk to maybe 12-15 widows in that time frame. In addition, before calling the widows, I had sent out maybe 200 pink postcards a week before talking about final expense, and I had a free gift for them. On my postcard later on, I had my web domain for a capture page. I didn't have the autoresponder like we do today. That does 10 emotional videos dripping on over 30 days that helps sell the non-buyers. Usually with the power dialer, I would set 4-5 drive-by interviews per day. They all would be in neighborhoods in a close 1-mile area. Sometimes I would leave my car running in front of the house and walk quickly up to the door with my pink postcard, 8x12 envelope with the Peace of Mind kit and my 1-inch binder. I would get out of the car and hold up the pink postcard and look at it like I was looking at an address. Of course, the car was blank on the address side. Many times the widow was looking out "He Kitchen Widow." I would go to the side door and knock. Had the lead list like on 1st Street, 2nd Street, 3rd Street. Sometimes I had 2-3 widows on a street and in between each appointment. I would stop by some of the widows I couldn't get on the phone. Also, I would set my appointments to drop off my free gift, which was my 9-page Peace of Mind kit between 1 to 2 or 3 to 4 in the afternoon. I would find out if mornings or afternoons or even nights were better. I would refer to the pink postcard they received sometimes that week or even 1 to 2 weeks before. About 85% would remember the postcard. In a 5-star contest to Hawaii, it was based on applications only. I wrote 55 applications in the contest and won the trip. The first week I gave 27 presentations and sold 20 policies. Broke the company record of 55 applications. My wife and I, before the contest started, mailed out 325 postcards the week before. I used the power dialer for about 3 to 4 hours a day to call widows I could visit and drop off my gift. No matter if they give me a negative answer, I would take command of the phone by saying, "As the postcard promised, I have your free gift for you, and I'm going to be in your neighborhood this week, and it will only take about 13 minutes. And besides, I would like to meet you and shake your hand. That's okay, isn't it?" Then I would use 3 power words that helped me get the interview. "I apologize for not calling or stopping by sooner with your free gift. I promised my manager I would personally drop off the gift. Plus, being a religion person, I don't want to break my promise." That's fair enough, isn't it? Those 3 phrases got me about a 65% interview. Of course, today if I wasn't semi-retired, I would be using this system over the phone and would give maybe 5-7 interviews a day over the phone and sell 8-10 policies a week just using the phone. Now, I can't tell you everything I did the interview where I averaged 3-4 referral on every seat-down interview. It would take 20 minutes, but it's in my course. However, I will give you my magic phrase. I used to sell $33 million in annuities without leads. After I give an interview for final expense and was getting ready to leave, I would ask the widow, "Oh, by the way, Helen, where are you investing your money and what's your average interest rate?" You're right. A lot of widows didn't have CDs or other investments, but some did. I did a lot of $20,000 and $30,000. My 2 biggest annuities was $497,000 and $365,000. Please remember, I mainly worked affluent widows who own a home and made a minimum of $20,000. My software would pull up those widows with good income and home ownership. I almost forgot I was trained by a funeral director, and I knew all the costs of the funeral service with each funeral home. I would try and do a memorial guide on everyone and get 3-4 people to be notified. Then I would give both the widow and funeral home a copy of the memorial guide. So I had to contact these people and let them know they would be the first person to be notified in the event of a death. So sometimes I would walk out of Helen's house and go straight across the street to Hazel's house to give her the update. Okay, check out the following website and look down in the description below. www.finalexpensemillionaire.com. The reason why I call the domain the Final Expense Millionaire is because I made over $1 million following the system I outlined in the content. Hit the subscription button for more tips.